All right, guys, we are live back with some MLB The 25. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Chat in the chat, comment down below. Shout out to everybody that watched the replay also as well. Shout out to the new subscribers. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get it. Atlanta Braves 4-3 going up against the Marlins, folks. It's gonna be a good one. We just finished the Dodgers winning by 1.7 to 6. Yeah. But yeah, let's get to it. All right. Fireworks first home game in Atlanta, folks, versus the Marlins.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Boog, today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know the fans are going to bring the energy. The excitement is already building in here.
Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up.
Spencer Strider coming in here. Hell yeah. AKA Mr. Randy Johnson.
Just a little bit away from the first pitch. Getting the nod in this one, Spencer Strider. What do you got on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for
got on
that
here?
power changeup. Speed
They ain't got
differential
nothing
between the
on 'em.
fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. That clips the
Strike out.
zone, and
First
we're
strike of the
underway
evening,
here in
folks.
the home opener.
Foul ball. First time at home game in Atlanta.
Struck him out swinging. Gassed it
On
right by
MLB
him.
the
Not the best location
25.
with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a
Right
huge
off the rip,
strikeout
we are
pitch in the
not
sport.
playing, folks.
I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Griffin
Our
Kona now in the
umpire
box.
is rusty.
Comes up empty
Mr.
with a
Rust.
swing there. One out, base is empty. Strider, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020.
Foul ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a
Back
row.
to back.
Well, I think that's a case
Strikeouts.
of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Xavier Edwards stands in now,
Little bit
looks at that
inside.
one inside. And it's even up.
Out there on the mound, he's setting
1-1,
the tone
folks.
early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
The 1-1 is fouled
Foul
off.
ball.
Cuts on it, misses. That's a
Sit your ass
strikeout.
down.
And he strikes out the side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3
Impeccable.
strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Impeccable.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
First game home this year.
Fouled off down the
Tried
right
to knock
side.
it out.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ball line to center. Hill pulls it in on the run. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll
Base
fall for a
hit,
base
folks.
hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Fair ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. Line drive caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Ground ball, and that's through the
Base
infield.
still loaded.
Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach. Paying
Come
off.
on, man.
Here's
God
Austin
damn.
Riley. Makes the grab. That is the inning. And the Braves will strand 3. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. And here is Connor Norby. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Well struck left field. That's back there.
Fuck, bro.
Gone. That one felt good, and they grabbed the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Digging in, Jonah Bride. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Check swing, called strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Up and in, 1-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Sanchez checks his swing, appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Fly ball down the line, and that is foul. 2 down, nobody on. Stays alive.
Yo, Jada, what up, bro? Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you hitting that like.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Salute to you, man.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
No head down.
1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Truist Park, home of the Braves since 2017. These fans didn't experience a home postseason game a year ago, but the Braves did qualify as a wild card. Headed towards the corner. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
How you doing,
Nick
man?
Allen next up for the Braves. Line drive.
Another fair ball.
And that's a
Hell
fair
yeah.
ball.
Third. Yeah. Runner
And
at
they're at
third.
the corners with nobody
Runner
out.
first.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now the catcher up to hit, Drake Baldwin. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
No outs. Runners at first and third. Ground ball left side, could be two. Here's Lopez for one. And a run scores.
Oh, we got
on
to
a
run.
double
We got to
play.
run. We got to run though.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got
That's
it
all right.
lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the
Tight
run
ball
in,
game.
but now they're starting all
1-1. Shout out to Pro 4 coming in
And
for the
here
home.
is Ronald Acuna Jr. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hill. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But they push across 1 run. 2 hits. No errors. No one left. We head on down to the top of the third. All tied 1-1. And we're back onto the third inning. Here's the left fielder, Dane Myers. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris after it. He's got it. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Derek Hill in the box now. No balls and a strike. Out towards right center field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Just missed.
1-0.
Close,
No,
but
that's a
called a
ball.
ball. And the count is
2-0.
2-0. And that one a little bit high.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And it falls. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So up next, Griffin Conine went down on strikes his first time through. And there's a strike.
One ball.
Well,
One
with the
strike.
amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory.
Reaching down, makes the catch. One left for Miami. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Ryan Weathers will get back to work. Right side. Gets it to first.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the air out towards right center. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. Braves go down quickly here. Still tied 1-1. Back here in Atlanta, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Strider back to work. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And the 0-2. That one blasted deep to right. Acuna moving back. And gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
Right at the plate and takes high there. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1-1. Strike.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one ripped right center field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here comes Austin Riley. First time up was a pop out. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
This to 3rd. Norby slings it across. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Doubled his first time up. On the ground to 3rd.
Bro.
Throws across the diamond. Profar is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Lifted in the air right center field. Diving, makes the grab.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Out to short, Allen. Tosses across to first, and a quick out, number one. And now the center fielder, Derek Hill. Fouled off left side.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Hit in the air, center field. Harris makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Line to left. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Offense held in check there. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Braves 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
On the ground, right side, Lopez. The throw to first, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Down in order go the Braves. And our score remains 2-1. Back at Truist Park, and now the DH, Griffin Conine. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up. Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Edwards stands in now and watches strike 1. On the outside corner, 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground to first, and it kicks off the bag. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Oh, that was pretty right there. Beautiful play with the bare hand.
And at the plate for Miami, Connor Norby. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
He was late there, strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Miami down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Marcell Ozuna. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one hops the wall.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
No outs, runner at first. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And there's one down. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. He's 2 for 2. And fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Myers on the move to the gap. Brings it in. That's out number 2. Here comes Austin Riley. That's out to center field. Hill on his way over. He's got it. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 2 and the Braves 1. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Marlins, Jonah Bride. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Left field. Profar makes the grab. And there's one away. And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Inside. And now it's even 1-1.
1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Left-hand hitter waits. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going. Dane Myers now at the plate. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's off the mark. 2-2.
2-2.
Way outside, and it gets away. And now a man into scoring position.
Gonna have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Marlins 2 and the Braves 1. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 7th. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Weathers back to work. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the grab, 1 away. Nick Allen digs in now.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That sucks.
Baldwin. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Miami's bullpen with some action. Calvin Fauché preparing to come on if needed. Nardi getting loose as well. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Derek Hill. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That's towards center. Harris racing after it. Corrals it. One away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Lopez batting with one down, takes a strike.
Oh,
High fly ball out towards
again.
left field. Back there. And that is gone.
Yeah, we're cooked.
A laser to left. His first homer of the year. It's 3-1. That's their third home run. Now it's going to be Griffin Conine. Ground ball up the middle.
Tell me, God, tell me.
Through for a hit.
Okay, yeah, we're done.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from.
Runner takes off. That one fouled off. Conine at first, one gone. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Allen makes the grab. 2 away now. Next to hit, Connor Norby. Fastball for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Braves 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Calvin Fauché.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Michael Harris II will hit next. 1 for 3. In the air to left center. It gets down, a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. High leverage spot coming up for the big bat of Marcell Ozuna. Ripped on a line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Tag out at third. And that's a double play.
Why didn't my guy start running?
Go for third right there. I mean, he was hosed by a lot. Not even close.
Why did my guy start running?
Smarter than that on the base pass.
What are you running third base for? I'm done with this game, bro. What is he running third base for?
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a strike.
Oh my God, how's that a fucking strike?
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball to the right side. It's in and out of his glove, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the back at Truist Park. And here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Done with these dumbass games, bro.
And it's fouled away.
Broken ass piece of fucking shit.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Allen whips it across. Now one gone in the ninth. And here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right, the runner at second with one away. That one in there across the letters. Goes down looking.
Going down.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Myers at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. That's inside. And that one ripped to left. That's a base hit. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Runner at first with 2 away. Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins.
Oh!
Swing and a ground ball, and
I'm
that
done.
one gets
I'm
through
done.
into
I'm
center
done with this game.
field.
I'm done. I'm fucking done.
And that's a 2-out double.
Back-to-back base hits. Really nice job
Fucking
staying up the
stupid.
middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Lopez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That's a slider for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Riley puts it away, and that's the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Anthony Bender. A chance at his first save of the year. Into center and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Shout out to everybody that watched the game through. This will be the end of the
Took
stream,
the pitch
folks.
on the outside part of the
Show
plate
you that
and
like,
drove it
subscribe,
up the middle. He let it travel
notification bell
just
on the way
enough.
in and out.
Tapped softly on the ground. Oh, a great flip. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. He's 2 outs away. Jurickson Profar next up for the Braves. Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early.
Runners on the move. Hard hit, but right at him and left.
God.
And that is the ball game.
I'm done.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes